on the Darren and Mo Show now.
Three-time Olympic champion, Tessa Virtue.
When Tessa Virtue and Scott Moir won the gold medal in ice dancing at the Pyeongchang Games in 2018, they became the most decorated figure skaters in Olympic history.
They are the greatest ice dancers of their generation, maybe of all time, no matter what the color of the medal tonight. Canada's Tessa Virtue and Scott Moir.
It's so amazing. Good morning, Tessa.
Good morning.
First of all, thank you for everything you've given us over the years. You are amazeballs.
Well, you know what? Likewise. Thank you. You're both so generous, and you have an impact on so many lives and mornings for people. So thank you.
No,
Tessa,
let's dwell on that for a little while. Let's dwell on that.
Let's just talk about us. Tessa, I feel like probably so many Canadians do. I feel like I know you. I've watched you identify. Well, I can't skate to save my life. I hope that never happens where I have to. But I feel like I've seen you go through all the emotions from, anxiety to victory. And do you get that a lot? Do you get people come up and say, "Can I hug you?" Or at least in better times?
I feel like that's the best part of being an athlete, because people connect with you and your story in a really deep and meaningful way. And I mean, I know the feeling as a fan, sitting on my living room couch watching the Olympics and cheering on, our Canadians, and there's just such pride. And so to think that Scott and I could ever evoke that in others is really beautiful and still surprising.
I guess you never get used to that. So, Tessa, let's just talk briefly a bit about the Olympics since they've been postponed. I'm sure you feel for the athletes who've had to postpone everything for indefinitely.
Of course. I mean, that was devastating to hear that news. But, you balance that out with what's really going on in the world, and you want everyone to be safe and do things the right way. And so it does offer a little bit of perspective, which I think can be really healthy. It's also a great opportunity for a lot of these athletes to refocus and maybe take a step back, recalibrate on some of the things that they might need to work on, have the gift of time, which not, many athletes do. You're always just working towards these deadlines like so many people. And I think, for some athletes heading into Tokyo, it may be the difference maker to their success.
Yeah. And we're talking to Tessa Virtue on the Darren and Mo phone this morning. Well, life sure has been ever-changing for you these last few years. I mean, now you have Freedom 31. I mean, you might have retired from that part of your life, but you haven't exactly slowed down, 31 years old. So you're back in school, and you're working on your MBA. How has that been at this strange time in our history?
I wish more than anything that I could connect in person with my cohort, but I feel still so challenged, which was kind of the point. I just want to learn as much as I possibly can and throw myself into this sphere where, I have the opportunity to be curious and be a sponge and soak it all up like a student.
What I found was so amazing is that you said that participating in these Zoom meetings with 90 other students is almost more frightening. You're more nervous than when you took the ice in Pyeongchang.
Oh, yeah, it's a visceral fear. My heart is beating out my chest. But I guess that goes to show, sure, there were nerves at the Olympics, but I knew what I was doing. I was in my element, so to speak, and I knew that I was prepared. So it's an interesting thing to navigate right now, this unknown.
We are talking to Tessa Virtue today and couldn't be more excited.
You are so busy. So you've got school. You've got a new baby. Congratulations. You've got a little girl now named Zoe. She's a puppy.
Yes.
How's Zoe?
She's the best.
What is she? What kind of dog?
She's a Nova Scotia duck-tolling retriever.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Do you guys have dogs?
Yes,
yeah.
we're very doggy. Yeah.
Okay.
I have two. And Darren has a new puppy. That's so you can
imagine.
Oh,
congratulations.
Oh, thank you. The babies should get together. Mine's Phoebe. She's 6 months old.
Phoebe, okay, 6 months, same as Zoe.
Oh,
so cool. And then I just want to say, as far as you are busy, today you're launching a new partnership with Kashi.
Yes, that's right. The Full of Life campaign.
Well, you're such an incredible athlete, and you've always maintained there's a science to your training so that you peak at just the right time. Is that part of this?
Absolutely. I mean, Kashi's been a part of my, everyday nutrition regime for quite some time. In fact, I took several boxes over to Pyeongchang with me because it's the perfect snack. But I love that they're embracing this mindful eating and really helping Canadians to realize that choosing healthy options it's easy. You know, sometimes we think that's so daunting and scary to do this overhaul of our nutrition, but it's not the case. When you have, you know, the Kashi bars, you can grab to go. You can filter in these really healthy snacks that make you feel really good throughout the day. I mean, you guys know when I love something, I want to share that. I want to share that knowledge, and it's been really fun over the last couple of days to launch this.
Well, Tessa, I can't tell you, it's been such a pleasure talking to you. So proud of you and wishing you all the best in your future endeavors. I mean, it's a really strange time for all of us, but I have a feeling that you will come out of this as shiny as you are.
Oh, thank you. And likewise.
Give our love to Zoe.
Okay, big hugs back to Phoebe.
And thank you so much for your time. Tessa Virtue, everybody. Tessa Virtue!
Woo!